Hello there. So this is episode 1 of the WrestleVision Universe mode, and basically I've just got to say this at the start because it's gonna come up a couple of times. So basically, when me and Liam recorded this, we forgot to turn our game audio down, and we recorded with our PlayStation mics, so you could hardly pick our voice up, and it was just a load of loud screaming from the crowd as we mumbled underneath. So the entirety of the Backlash pay-per-view is going to be post-recorded, and we said in the draft video it was going to be split-screened, which actually isn't the case, because while mine to Liam's worked fine, Liam couldn't get his working to me. So yeah, it's just going to be me doing Raw matches, him doing SmackDown matches, and the ones for Backlash and Backlash only, as far as I'm aware, are going to be post-recorded. And I think that's everything I need to say. So just, hope you enjoyed the show. Sorry for the inconvenience. So the first 4 episodes will be post-recorded. Other than that, it should be back to livecom. But it will just be me doing Raw, Liam doing SmackDown. Even on the pay-per-views, Raw matches will be me, SmackDown matches will be him. And hope you enjoyed the show. Bye-bye.
Cheers, Jeff.
And we're kicking things off here at Backlash with the Usos and a SmackDown Tag Team Championship match. 2 of the best teams in WWE today are going to square off. Jimmy and Jay will be taking on Dash and Dawson of the Revival. This is going to be a great match if it lives up to expectations. All business, the Revival there, and there you see the championships on the line. That is what is at stake, the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Both these teams not interested in singles competition. The Usos not separated since birth. And Dawson and Wilder, one of the most cohesive units in WWE today. Starting things off. Bit of a test of strength, bit of a cheap shot from Jimmy Uso there. Follows it up with a big DDT. And you have to wonder what the other teams on SmackDown think of the decision to put the Usos and the Revival in this match. The likes of the B Team, New Day, Heavy Machinery, The Ascension. Might be a little bit of bad blood there that the Usos and the Revival got the nod, but I don't think I'm wrong in saying they've earned it over their periods as tag teams. Big chop from Jimmy Uso there, tags in Jay. Goes for a quick roll up. Wilder's in the ropes. Kicking things off here at Backlash. Of course, coming up next in this episode, we've got Raw Tag Team Championship action. I'll be handing you over to Raw General Manager Connell for that one. Wilder makes the tag to Scott Dawson. Dawson's in. Big drop kick. But actually does more damage to himself than it does to Jay, who lands a big atomic drop. Off the ropes goes Scott. A drop down. And a big elbow from Jay. Big blow from Uso in the ropes. Dawson chucks him over. And he's going to take the opportunity to go and tag in Dash, who lands a big forearm, entering the ring. Uso follows up with a big suplex though. Of course, coming up in later episodes, all our championships are going to be decided at the Backlash pay-per-view. The next episode we'll see our United States and Intercontinental Champions crowned. Part 3, we'll crown our Women's Champions, and then in the final part, Part 4, our WWE Champion and our World Champion will be decided. All champions are vacant. That was General Manager's discretion. Both me and Connell decided that would be the case, and we agreed that we would put them on the line here at Backlash. Intelligent tag team tactics there from Wilder, but Uso gets out anyway and sends Dawson over the top ropes with a massive clothesline. That was almost dangerous territory for Uso, who springboards out the ring with a massive elbow drop. He's trying to get Scott back in the ring, or he's just smashing him against the apron. Uso gets back in. Dawson is still down on the outside, of course. With the titles being vacant, it's all to play for. That was dangerous territory for Dawson, but he's managed to fight his way out of it, and now Jimmy Uso is into trouble, but he's dodged as well. Dawson still tags in Dash. Wilder's in, but Uso lands a big headbutt and is going to the top rope. He's got to be careful of Dawson, tries to knock him off, doesn't, and a big headbutt from Jimmy Uso, of course, the husband of Naomi, who is also a member of the SmackDown roster. Won't be in action at Backlash though. Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler will be our SmackDown Women's Championship match. Wilder now in a precarious position in the corner of the Usos. Jay tags in. Lands a big kick on the back of Wilder's leg. And now went for a chop, missed. Went for a super kick. Wilder caught it. And now Wilder has Jay up and lands a big backbreaker. And now Dash Wilder lands a code breaker. And that could be it. If Uso can't kick out here. And he can't. And the Revival are your SmackDown Tag Team Champions. From a Dash Wilder codebreaker. It was one half of the Shatter Machine, but it got the job done. Dash and Dawson walk out with the gold. The backbreaker was followed up with a codebreaker. And the Revival will take the belts. Hold them proudly as your SmackDown Tag Team Champions. And that wraps up our first match of the night at Backlash. Let's hand you over to Connell for our Raw Tag Team Championship match.
And we're back here for part one of Universe Mode. It's going to be the Raw Tag Team Championship match coming up now, in which Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly of the Undisputed Era will be taking on the legendary Hardy Boyz to crown the inaugural champions. There you see O'Reilly on the left, on your left, Fish on your right. In the middle is Adam Cole, Bebe, and lurking behind them, Roderick Strong. The entire Undisputed Era out here with the numbers game against the legendary Man Jeff of the Hardy Boyz. Undisputed Era, of course, the first inaugural tag team pick here on Monday Night Raw, went because as a stable of four, because they are a unit and cannot be separated. And it's going to be Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish as the tag team duo of the two, with Adam Cole telling me he had aspirations for a Universal Championship, and Roderick Strong the United States Championship. And here come the Hardy Boyz making their generic entrance, because I forgot to set it up, but it will be fixed for when you next see them. It's fine. And there you see the graphics of the World Tag Team Championships, but they are the Raw Tag Team Championships. They just look like that because they look better than the red pennies. Referee holding the illustrious goals up line. Who will be the inaugural champions? Will it be the former Red Dragon, now Undisputed Era, or will it be the Hardy Boyz? Big shoulder block by Jeff Hardy to start things off here for the Hardys. As they get in control, O'Reilly sends Hardy into Fish, who gets down and observes with Cole and Strong as Kyle O'Reilly lifts with a big suplex over the top rope. Now calling the former WWE champion to his feet. What's O'Reilly thinking here? He's gone for an abdominal stretch to try and get the early submission over the legendary Jeff Hardy, but he's a veteran of the game. He knows better than that. And there's a big splash by Jeff. And now Jeff going to stomp on Kyle O'Reilly. Going to look to grab him, but Kyle O'Reilly with a big kick to the chest. He's an expert with those educated feet. Kyle O'Reilly spent years harnessing his game in the independent circuit and in NXT to be one of the hot prospects here in WWE. He's currently in a tag team with his partner, longtime friend Bobby Fish. And they look to make an impact here on episode 1 of Universe Mode. And Jeff Hardy going to send Kyle O'Reilly into his corner as the first tag of the match looked to be made there as he looked to tag in Matt. But Kyle O'Reilly sends him to the other corner and looks to bring in Bobby Fish. The first tag of the match is made as Fish and O'Reilly, big planting Impaler DDT and kicking it into a German. And Jeff Hardy quickly makes the hot tag, and now in comes the Woken Man himself. Oh, cut off short by Bobby Fish. Adam Cole is going crazy at ringside. Big elbow by Fish, missed by Matt Hardy. And now Matt Hardy, as we say, of course, this is post-commentary, as I'm sure Liam went over in the first part. If he didn't, then yeah, this is the audio messed up because we didn't turn the game volume down. And this is post-recorded, but I'm sure he has been all over that because I told him to. And he's a naughty boy if he ignored me. Anyway, Jeff Hardy getting Bobby Fish to his feet, looking to deliver a big suplex on the outside. Bobby Fish slipping down the back. Don't know where Cole and Strong and O'Reilly are to help. I guess Cole and Strong can't really get involved like Jeff Hardy can, but Kyle O'Reilly certainly should be here to help his friend. Big kick to the chest by Robert Fish. And now Adam Cole, baby, getting Matt Hardy to his feet. Punch knocks Jeff Hardy to the floor. And gorilla press by Bobby Fish. Ooh, what a lovely counter by Matt. That is that veteran instinct by the Woken Warrior himself. And now Matt Hardy working over. You can see there's a tape on the injured leg of Bobby Fish. He had a history of injuries on that leg. So Matt Hardy targeting that is a good idea. And there's the side effect. Looking in trouble for the Undisputed Era. Matt Hardy getting the crowd on his side as he looks to work over the arm now, Bobby Fish. And looks to scoop him up for a Michinoku driver. Fish pushes him into O'Reilly. Matt Hardy again fighting off. There's been a very even back and forth encounter. Big heel kick by Matt Hardy. Fish looks to make the tag to O'Reilly, but a nice stomp by Matt Hardy counteracts it. Working over that knee of Bobby Fish, who, kips up with a nice Hurricane Rana out of nowhere. And Fish going to send Hardy into his corner. Going to bring in Kyle O'Reilly. And big double arm into the corner. There's a double kick. Red Dragon with a nice knee to the face. And now Kyle O'Reilly going to keep Matt Hardy grounded with more of those vicious knees that they became so well known for down in NXT. Kick misses. Matt Hardy plants him with a DDT in a lovely looking sequence there. Elbow to the back by Matthew Hardy. Going to send him into Jeff's corner. O'Reilly moves out of the way of the big clothesline, and there's a back suplex for Matt Hardy's troubles. And a big knee to the face. Kyle O'Reilly now building up a full head of steam as he looks to take Matt Hardy down and bring gold home to the Undisputed Era. There's a nice brainbuster. Float over into the cover. 1, 2. Matt Hardy kicks out 2. Not enough to keep Matt Hardy down, that one. Now Kyle O'Reilly, he's got venom in his eyes. He's thinking, tag in Bobby Fish. You can only be thinking one thing, and that is total elimination. Could eliminate the Hardy Boyz' chances of being the inaugural Raw Tag Team Champions. Fish somewhat takes Jeff Hardy down, but Jeff Hardy's still standing on his feet. And that punch takes him down. But has Matt Hardy been left too long? Or has that eliminated him? Will the Undisputed Era win the titles here? No! Big kick out by Matt Hardy. A Fish looking frustrated. He's going straight back to the top. Cole and Strong cheering him on at ringside. Bobby Fish going for a leap of faith. Axe handle punch to the gut. That's why they call it high risk. Side effect coming up to Bobby Fish. Into the cover goes Matt off the side effect. But O'Reilly's makes the save to save his partner. Jeff Hardy now working over Kyle O'Reilly, the two illegal men in this matchup. As Matt Hardy going to send Fish into the corner. What's he thinking? He's got evil intentions. Sending Fish. But Fish, big knee to the chest. We'll never know what Matt Hardy's game plan was there. Going for a kick. Matt Hardy scoops, picks the leg up and kicks it. Bobby Fish. Big backbreaker. Cuts the throat. He's calling Matt Hardy to his feet. This could be terrible for Matt Hardy here. Big jumping spinning kick. That, could be enough. Jeff Hardy and Kyle O'Reilly distracted. Fish into the cover. Jeff Hardy nowhere to be seen. And that Matt Hardy kicks out of that one, showing his resilience yet again. And Fish sort of misses, doesn't get all of that diving neck breaker. Calls Matt Hardy to his feet. O'Reilly is where he needs to be. A second to elimination could wrap this one up for the Undisputed Era. There it is. Kyle needs to take care of Jeff. Jeff's down. Matt Hardy's still down. Can O'Reilly score the gold here for UE? Yes. The Undisputed Era, Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, have won the gold. They are the inaugural Raw Tag Team Champions. Get of every game, Hardy Boyz came here to play here tonight, but they were just not good enough to defeat Fish and O'Reilly of the UE. Now, this begs the question, is this the start of brand domination for the Undisputed Era? Will Adam Cole be World Heavyweight Champion? Will Roderick Strong be United States Champion? And will Undisputed Era dominate Raw? That remains to be seen, but all we do know is this. Undisputed Era are your inaugural Raw Tag Team Champions. Thanks for joining us here on WrestleVision for part 1 of Backlash PPV for Universe Mode, and stay tuned for part 2.